Have you ever pictured a fully functional locomotive with a music steam whistle, a working boiler, and even a freight train, all small enough to fit in someone's backyard? These might look like toys, but they're real working replicas, scaled down and fully operational. Many are handcrafted by passionate enthusiasts who spare no effort or expense to bring the golden age of railroading back to life in miniature. Built with incredible precision, these locomotives include everything a full-size engine would: steel wheels, real combustion, working brakes, and track gauges of their own. Some can even pull real passengers. Others music run on private estates or closed club tracks where trains become the main attraction. And here's the wild part. Many of these engines are built from scratch using advanced craftsmanship and real engineering, keeping the feeling of running a classic locomotive alive in every tiny detail. Stick around until the end, because our #1 pick is so accurate and so impressive, collectors have crossed continents just to ride it for 15 minutes. Earlington Northern 4064 Alco RS3. Earlington Northern 4064 Alco RS3. Few miniature locomotives strike such a perfect balance between authentic vintage style and mechanical performance as this Burlington Northern 4064, a faithful replica of the legendary Alco RS3 road switcher. From its proportions to its signature green livery and hand-applied detailing, it's clear this isn't just a display music piece. Running on the rails at Train Mountain Railroad in Oregon, one of the largest ridable railroads in the world, the 4064 is built to 1:8 scale and music runs on 7.5 in gauge track. At around 7 ft long, it's compact in size but massive in spirit. It's powered by a fully electric battery system located in the rear compartment. Inside, heavy-duty wiring, an industrial-grade inverter, and a robust control module. The motors deliver consistent torque and smooth acceleration, ideal for hauling full loads of passengers along winding curves and gentle grades. The trucks are all metal with exposed coil springs, and the chassis is built from steel or aluminum. This gives the engine a weight range of 650 to almost lb, heavy enough for stability but still maneuverable. With that mass, it can safely hold up to 10 riders at a cruising speed of 5 to 8 mph. Its range varies from 1 to 4 hours depending on load, terrain, and battery capacity. And despite being electric, the hum of the motors and the sound of steel wheels on rails deliver an immersive railroading experience. One detail stands out: the side plate marked RBRG196, suggesting this engine has been running at Train Mountain for nearly 30 years. And that makes sense. After all, it operates at the largest miniature railroad in the world. With over 30 mm of track, it's seeing an Alco RS3 shrunk to this level of perfection surprised you. Hold on tight. The next engine on the list has enough power to clear snow off the tracks. GE-840B CSX 5945. GE-840B CSX 5945. With its iconic CSX blue and yellow livery and the number 5945 painted boldly on the side, this scaled-down GE-840B is a familiar sight to any American rail fan, just in a much smaller package. This rideable replica is most likely built to 1:8 scale, running on 7.5 in gauge track. It's roughly 8 feet long and built using heavy-duty materials like steel and aluminum to ensure strength and stability even during tough yard moves or snowy conditions. The locomotive is fully electric, powered by onboard batteries. It's operated via remote control, allowing precise handling, especially important when pushing a working snowplow attachment across curves and tight track layouts. Estimated motor output is music between 3 and 10 kilowatt-hours, or about 4 to 13 horsepower. Plenty for moving full-length rideable trains, even with resistance from packed snow. Top speeds are moderate, 5 to 10 mph. Music favoring safety and control over raw speed. This little beast doesn't just look the part, it works the music part. Pushing and pulling a full concept while managing a snowplow is rare in the miniature train world, and it's proof that some builders go far beyond hobby status music into the realm of real mechanical capability. If this little -8 impressed you, just wait. The next engine burns real coal, releases real steam, and brings the 19th century roaring back to life. Auburn Valley 4002 460 live steam locomotive. Auburn Valley 4002 460 live steam locomotive. locomotive, think steam locomotives are a thing of the past. The Auburn Valley 4002 proves otherwise in spectacular fashion. This fully functional 1/8 scale live steam locomotive is a working tribute to classic 19th century 460 10-wheeler engines powered by real coal and built music with full steam systems, stretching nearly 16 ft long including the tender. It's impressive in both size and authenticity. The name Auburn Valley and the road number 4002 painted on the tender reflect the owner's pride and attention to detail. This isn't just a hobby, it's a moving monument. The locomotive runs on 7.5 in gauge track and weighs between 400 and 500 lb, giving it enough tractive effort to pull several adult passengers even on mild gradients. Its 460 wheel arrangement with 6 coupled driving wheels and working side rods delivers smooth power and that unmistakable old music school look. Every procedure is carried out just like the real thing. Boiler wash, water loading, coal shoveling, injector management, and pressure checks. The operator rides on the tender managing steam throttle, brakes, and water feed manually through scaled down but fully functional controls. It reaches cruising speeds between 4 and 8 mph, offering a smooth, immersive music ride, and because the chimney is live, you get the full experience. The smell of coal, the hiss of steam, and the rhythmic chuffing of pistons, all real. What truly makes the 402 special is this. It's not just a showpiece, it's a real steam locomotive, reduced in size, operated with care, and maintained with the same level of discipline as a full-scale engine. Ready for another classic with a modern twist? The next locomotive on the list takes British mainline tradition and shrinks it to rideable perfection. RH and DR number 2, Northern Chief RH and DR number 2, Northern Chief. Locomotives built for speed aren't just for full-size main lines music. The Northern Chief is a stunning example of how express steam power can live on. At 1/3 the scale, this green-painted locomotive runs on the Hythe and Dymchurch Railway in Kent, England, a 15-gauge railway famous for being the smallest public main line in the world. Despite its size, the Northern Chief is very much a real locomotive with real steam, real music power, and real passengers. Its 462 Pacific wheel configuration mirrors the British express trains of the 20th century, and its build is nothing short of impressive. Steel boiler and frame, music brass detailing, full copper piping, and working linkages. The total weight comes in around 6 to 7 metric tons, including the tender, making this one of the heaviest and most powerful miniature engines in regular service. Fueled by coal and operating at boiler pressures of around 150 to 180 psi, the engine is capable of pulling fully loaded adult passenger coaches at speeds up to 30 mph, an astonishing number for a locomotive this size. Inside the cab, a full suite of controls awaits a trained engineer: regulator, reverser, music injectors, blowdowns, pressure gauges, and brake valves. Everything functions just like on a full-size mainline engine. The Northern Chief isn't just a showpiece. It hauls heavy trains every season, every year, on a real schedule, earning its place as one of the most respected miniature express engines. Music anywhere in the world. Think that's impressive? Wait until you see what happens when this railway puts a diesel in the spotlight. RH and DR A.E. Smith diesel hydraulic music. RH and DR A.E. Smith diesel hydraulic. Not all excitement on the RH and DR comes from steam music. One of its most eye-catching and hard-working engines is the industrial-style diesel hydraulic known as A.E. Smith. Built for utility and reliability, this 15-inch gauge engine is a key part of the daily operation. Whether it's hauling passenger cars during peak events or moving heavy consists for switching and setup, the A.E. Smith delivers serious pulling power in a music-compact, rugged frame. Its 4-cylinder diesel engine produces between 35 and 55 horsepower, paired with a hydraulic transmission that provides excellent torque at low speeds. Perfect for getting heavy consts rolling without jolts. Top speed is around 15 mph, plenty for the line's needs. The locomotive body is made of welded steel with wide cab windows and safety yellow stripes music that give it a bold, modern industrial look. It weighs in at around 3 metric tons and can easily pull 5 full-size rideable coaches or more in switching duty. Though designed as a support locomotive, the A.E. Smith often operates full trains during stormy weather or when steam locomotives are undergoing maintenance, making it more than just a backup. Mid-video CTA. Like, subscribe, notifications. If you're enjoying this deep dive into rideable miniature railroads, now's a great time to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way you won't miss the next next episode, because what's coming up next is one of the most extreme miniature locomotives ever built. Impressed by the raw power of this miniature diesel? Get ready. Next up is the king of all miniatures, a big boy so detailed it had to cross the globe to find rails worthy of it. Union Pacific Big Boy 4005 Tom Miller model. Union Pacific Big Boy 4005 Tom Miller model. Few miniature locomotives have earned legendary status, but this 1/8 scale Union Pacific Big Boy 405 Absolute has. Originally built by Tom Miller in the 1980s and now operated in New Zealand, this model is a fully functional steam locomotive that mirrors the original's complexity and engineering. With a total length exceeding 6 milers and an estimated weight around 700 kilo, including the tender, it rolls on 7 4-inch gauge track and reproduces the famous 4884 wheel configuration, complete with both sets of articulated drivers operating independently just like the real Big Boy. The locomotive runs on atomized diesel rather than coal, with manual control over air and fuel flow. It uses an authentic boiler regulated by working valves and monitored via fully functional gauges. Steam is generated through a complex startup routine, filling the boiler, preheating with a torch, adjusting atomization, and bringing the pressure up to safe levels. Inside the cab, everything is operational. Reversing gear, brakes, regulator, air compressors, blow-on valves. This isn't just for show. The tender supplies diesel, water, and oil interconnected through multiple feed lines. The system mirrors that of a real mainline steam engine, only scaled down. During a club meet at Tatara Model in Marine Engineering in New Zealand, the Big Boy pulled a 17-car Canestra. Despite its size, it showed raw power and reliability, demonstrating what's possible when top-tier engineering meets deep passion. What sets this model apart, besides its engineering, is its history. It spent years in Oregon before being shipped across the world, where it was re-certified and continues to operate today. Many consider this the most accurate and fully functional Big Boy ever built in model form. Impressed by the mechanical brilliance behind this miniature Big Boy? Stick around, because the next locomotive proves you don't need massive proportions to make a massive impact. RH and DR number 4. Black Prince RH and DR number 4. Black Prince. Among all the powerful engines on the Romney, Hythe and Dymchurch Railway in the UK, the Black Prince stands out not just for its sleek looks but for its raw performance. Built in 1937 by Yorkshire Engine Company, it's a 462 Pacific Music steam locomotive built at 1:3 scale and designed to pull real passenger trains on 15 gauge rails. Stretching nearly 9 meters long and weighing over 10 tons when fueled and watered, the Black Prince is as serious as it gets in the world of miniature steam. Its fully pressurized boiler burns coal and operates around 180 psi, delivering power to 6 large driving wheels via a Walsh's valve gear. Despite its reduced this locomotive reaches operational speeds up to 30 km/h, and some RH and DR engines have hit 60+ km testing. That's faster than many narrow-gauge, full-size locomotives. With proper balance, low center of gravity, and smooth track, the Black Prince can haul 10 to 12 adult passengers with ease. The visual styling is classic. Black body with red accents, a short British-style chimney, golden nameplates, and a tender-marked RH and DR. Every detail, including piping, valve mechanisms, and cab layout, is functionally accurate. And here's a fact many don't know. Collectors have offered large sums of money to purchase this locomotive for private collections, but the RH&R refused every offer. To them, the Black Prince is more than a machine. It's a piece of the railway's heritage. Think this British powerhouse is impressive? Wait until you see what happens when electric engineering meets nostalgic commuter design. The next entry brings something entirely different but just as fascinating. Cathy's 440-470. Cathy's 440-470 at Canmore Park in Cornell, Spain. A fleet of charming electric mini trains glides quietly through miniature rails, and they're more than just kid-friendly attractions. These models are faithful reproductions of Spain's classic Renfet UT440 and UT470 suburban trains, scaled down to operate on 5-gauge track built with electric motors powered by 12 24V battery systems. These rideable units offer a smooth, quiet ride while pulling lightweight passenger cars. Their functionality includes directional headlights, basic sound systems, and proportional control via handheld devices or onboard throttles. Aesthetically, they're spot on. White and red striping, panoramic front windows, and low-profile bodies, all mimicking the iconic Renfe commuter fleet that once served cities across Spain. They typically follow a 1:8 to 1:10 scale, making them large enough to carry adult passengers while compact enough for park and club layouts. Each train is built by local modelers or railway hobby clubs, and some incorporate advanced features like automated braking or trackside signaling compatibility. While playful on the outside, they reflect deep technical know-how and cultural preservation on the inside. And it's not just about the trains. The park itself is a local landmark. On weekends, families gather to ride and watch the trains, making it one of the most active public mini railways in Catalonia. Surprised by the realism packed into these little electric units, the next locomotive will change the tone entirely. It's all about raw, hand-built steam power with a distinctly American personality. CN660, the spirit of Alberta. CM660, the spirit of Alberta. If you thought you'd seen it all when it comes to miniature steam locomotives, get ready to meet one of the most impressive live steam replicas ever built. The CN660, the spirit of Alberta. This is a fully functional, highly detailed reproduction of the legendary Canadian National Railway Mountain Type 482 locomotive, originally built in 1944 by Montreal Locomotive Works. The scale version featured in this video was built by Ernie Bascoy, who spent over 7 years and an astounding 35,000 hours of work to bring it to life. From its technical construction to its aesthetic finish, this locomotive stands as a true masterpiece of live steam engineering. The build is primarily CNC machined stainless steel, crafted in a scale just slightly larger than 1:8, closer to 1 to 7.75, and it runs on standard 7.5 gauge track with a fully operational boiler pressurized at 150 psi. It's capable of running on either coal or oil depending on the owner's configuration. It features a complete steam system, including functional injectors, safety valves, a blower, and a mechanical water pump. But what really makes this locomotive stand out is its pulling power, measured at around 480 lb force, 219 kZergs, enough to haul a full train of 48 adult passengers with ease. The ride is smooth and consistent thanks to precision-balanced bearings and gearwork. The drivetrain follows a 482 wheel configuration with fully functional suspension and CNC machined wheels, staying completely true to the original CN prototype. And visually, it's absolutely stunning. Rich green and black paint with gold lining, working headlamps, a detailed tender with operational brakes, and even Canadian and American flag displayed for special events. What makes this engine even more remarkable isn't just the performance, it's the historical accuracy. Many in the community consider this one of the most faithful and complete CN660 replicas ever made. And up next, we're going even deeper into the world of precision miniature engineering, because the next locomotive on this list is so finely built, there's no way it'll go unnoticed when it hits the rails. E-Class 59, Mark Mellis Mini Garrett. E-Class 59, built by Belgian model engineer Mark Mellis, this replica of the East African Railways Class 59 is one of the most detailed Mini Garrett locomotives in Europe. Running on 7.4 gauge track at Stonehoop Turnhouse, the locomotive mirrors the iconic 482 mountain configuration used across Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania in the 1950s. Weighing over 500 kg and stretching nearly 3 meters in length, this rideable model burns real coal, operates at 100 to 120 psi, and features authentic steam hardware, air brakes, pressure valves, functional injectors, and more. What makes this model truly special is the craftsmanship. The boiler and bodywork are built from steel with hundreds of visible rivets, polished brass trim, and a deep red finish with gold lining. It even mimics the original tender design with full skirting and curved side panels, giving it that unmistakable East African look. Performance-wise, it pulls up to 20 passengers at a steady pace, making it one of the strongest miniature locomotives currently active in Belgium. The sound of the firebox roaring and steam escaping adds a layer of authenticity that turns heads at every event. It's so precise that it has appeared in international exhibitions. And yes, music, several collectors have offered luxury car-level money to buy it. So far, no deal. That's the level of dedication these builders bring to the hobby. And if you thought that was impressive, just wait until the final recap. These aren't models, they're machines. These aren't just scale models, they're working machines. Miniature locomotives like these combine high-level engineering, hands-on craftsmanship, and a deep respect for railroading history. Whether powered by coal, diesel, or electricity, each one delivers an experience that's powerful, immersive, and emotionally resonant. Some are built from scratch by hobbyists with decades of experience. Others are restored or improved year after year engineer with loving attention to detail. All of them reflect a passion that can't be faked and a technical commitment that rivals professional railroad shops. Comment your favorite and subscribe. Now it's your turn. Which of these locomotives would you love to ride? Which one would you take home if you could? And would you ever try building one from scratch? Drop your answers in the comments. We want to hear your thoughts. And of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Every week we bring you new stories from the world of miniature trains, classic railroads, and one-of-a-kind machines you won't find anywhere else. See you in the next one.